The restaurant was silent. All the guests were watching table 4. Tiffany, the Instagram model, was screaming. "Do you know who I am?" she yelled. "I have 10,000 followers. I can ruin this business." The police officer didn't care about her followers. He cared about the law. "Ma'am, did you eat the food?" he asked. "Yes, but I am an influencer," she cried. "Turn around," the officer said. He clicked the handcuffs on her wrists. Her friends tried to run for the door, but my bouncer blocked them. "Nobody leaves until the bill is paid," I said. Tiffany looked at me with mascara running down her face. She thought her phone was a credit card, but tonight it was just evidence. I opened the Red Oak Bistro 3 years ago. I poured my life savings into it. I work 18 hours a day. I scrub the floors. I check the inventory. Margins in the restaurant business are thin. If people don't pay, I don't eat. We get influencers in here sometimes. They email asking for free meals. I always politely reply, "We don't do collaborations, sorry." But Tiffany didn't email. She just showed up on a Saturday night with 10 of her loudest friends. They were dressed in flashy clothes. They set up ring lights at the table. They took photos of everything. They were annoying the other customers. But I let it slide because they were ordering a lot. "Bring us 3 bottles of Dom Perignon. Bring us the Wagyu tomahawk steaks. Keep the oysters coming." I watched the ticket grow in the kitchen. $500, $1,000, $2,000. I thought, wow, this is a great table. They are spending big money. I made sure the food was perfect. I personally checked every steak. I didn't know I was cooking for thieves. At 11 p.m., they finished eating. The table was a mess of empty bottles. The waiter dropped off the check. Total $2,400. I watched from the bar. I saw Tiffany pick up the leather folder. She didn't put a card in it. She waved me over. I walked up with a smile. "How was everything, ladies?" "Oh, it was fabulous," Tiffany said. "The lighting is great for my story." "Great," I said. "Are you ready to settle up?" She laughed, a high, fake laugh. She handed me a business card. It was pink and glittery. "Tiffany, lifestyle curator." "I don't think you understand," she said. "I just posted you on my story. I tagged your location. My followers are going to flock here. That creates value for you. So we call it even?" I stared at her. "You want to trade a $2,400 bill for an Instagram story? It disappears in 24 hours, I said. "My food cost does not." Her smile faded. "Excuse me," she snapped. "Most restaurants beg me to eat there. You should be grateful." I took a deep breath. "Tiffany, cash or credit?" I asked. "I am not paying," she shouted. "This is insulting." "Girls, let's go." She stood up. Her friends stood up. They grabbed their purses. They thought they could just walk out. I pulled my radio from my belt. "Security, lock the front doors." The heavy oak doors slammed shut. My head of security, Big Mike, stood in front of them. He is 6'5". He crossed his arms. Tiffany stopped in her tracks. "What are you doing?" she screeched. "That is kidnapping." "No," I said calmly. "That is detaining a shoplifter. You consumed goods. You refused to pay. That is theft of services. It is a felony in this state because the bill is over $1,000. I pulled out my phone. I dialed 911. I would like to report a robbery in progress. We waited for the police. Tiffany tried everything. First, she threatened me. "I will leave a 1-star review. I will tell everyone you have rats." Then she tried to barter. "Okay, I'll pay for the wine. Just let us go." "Full bill or jail," I said. 10 minutes later, the police arrived. They walked in and saw the group. They saw the empty champagne bottles. "What seems to be the problem?" the officer asked. I handed him the receipt. "These customers ate $2,400 of food and are refusing to pay." The officer looked at Tiffany. "Is this true?" "He trapped us," Tiffany yelled. "He lured us here. I am an influencer. I have rights." The officer sighed. He hated these calls. "Ma'am, being an influencer is not a job title. It does not give you immunity. Do you have the means to pay?" Tiffany opened her purse. It was empty. She had no cash. Her credit card was declined. Her friends tried their cards. Declined, declined, declined. They were broke. They were pretending to be rich on my dime. The officer shook his head. "Okay, turn around." He arrested Tiffany. He arrested 2 of her friends too, for conspiracy to defraud. They were let out in cuffs, crying and screaming. The other customers applauded. Someone actually clapped. I didn't get my money that night, but the judge ordered restitution. Tiffany has to pay me back $100 a month for the next 2 years. Every time I get that check, I smile. She deleted her Instagram account. The video of her arrest went viral. Ironically, she did give me exposure, just not the kind she planned. My restaurant is booked solid for months. People come in just to ask about the story. They pay with cash and they tip well. I framed her pink business card. It hangs behind the bar, under a sign that says, "We accept cash, Visa, and MasterCard. We do not accept exposure." If you enjoyed seeing this influencer fail, you will love the next story. My aunt stole a $500,000 lottery ticket from me. She tried to cash it at the commission, but she didn't know I signed the back. Click the video on screen now to see her get arrested.